Daniel, another tough task for the team today, but another point on the scoreboard. What are your reflections on the result today?
Good point, without any doubt. Wigan is really a threat at home with a really good, decent home record. I think they just lost 4 games here at home and are really difficult to play, and especially when they're in lead. And because of a really harsh decision in the first half, we were back, and I was pretty pleased how we handled the situation. We kept our nerves, were able to equalize. When, of course, greedy then to win the game. For that, it's not like we opened a bottle of champagne today, because we're just dancing on the tables when we win games. But in general, so without any doubt, was a good point, and I'm pleased.
And plenty of chances again for the boys today, especially in that first half, but just couldn't seem to make any of them count, could they?
Yes, that's right. So it was difficult to create chances against a well-organized and intensive pressing and aggressive Wigan side, but we had 3 or 4 really good chances 2 times. Timo Pukki on Hernandez, and then also a few situations where we faced the last row. So my feeling was we should have scored out of these situations, but the only goal in the first half was out of a really harsh decision against us. And my feeling is at the moment is really a difficult period in terms of referee decisions. But I won't complain too much. So we can't influence it. We have to handle it, and let's handle it in a really good way. Because in the second half we put so much pressure on them and took so much risk and changed our base formation, brought all the offensive players in, and were able then to equalize. And in the end, I think pretty close also to win the game. But like I said, so especially after all and after this story of the game and after this decision of the referee, I think it's a good point.
And like you said, that decision didn't go our way, but the boys kept their heads up in that second half and shown again the character and spirit they've got in the squad. And you must just be delighted with how they've dealt with all those situations like that this season.
To be honest, my feeling is at the moment we have an unbelievable spell of referee decisions against us. When I think about the red card against Emi Buendia, when I think about the 3-game ban because of the situation against Emi Buendia, when I think about the last home game against Reading where there were 2 penalty incidents and we didn't get 1 penalty. When I think about the situation today before the penalty, Marcus Tiepermann wants a ball against Reece James and was never a foul. And out of this situation, there was a situation with a strike, and without any doubt it was never intention. Ben Godfrey, a strike out of 2 yards, who hits his leg, and from his leg it bounced against his arms. Was never a penalty, but the referee, without thinking about the situation, after 9.3 seconds to think about, he was happy to give a penalty. There was a situation against Timo Pukki in the second half as well, and Timo in the dressing room, he told me, listen, it was 100% a penalty for us. In general, so my feeling is when you have so many crucial decisions against you, then it's more or less remarkable and a bit like a miracle that you go away without losing a game. But it's really due to the calmness and keeping the nerves and the to be mentally strong of my lads, and for that big compliment. So it's really hard to handle this, also the emotions. But in general, we did it again, and for that, big compliments.
And you made that triple substitution today with Jordan Rhodes, Mario Vanček and Mo Leitner coming on with about 20 minutes to go. Was that just to freshen things up and change tactics a bit?
Yes, we changed our base formation. I got the feeling so the last minutes before the substitution, the momentum slipped a bit away. We put so much pressure on them in the beginning of the second half, but the last 5 minutes before the substitution, we were not on the front foot. And my feeling was, I wanted not only to change the base formation, but also in personal terms. And of course, to bring our growth with Jordan Rhodes and Mario Vanček, also the ability of Moritz Leiter to control the game into our lineup, and they played also a crucial role in order to help to equalize the game and also nearly to win the game. So big compliments to all the lads today.
And as a head coach, that must be a brilliant situation for you to have those kind of players that you can bring in off the bench when you need to change the game up a little bit.
Yes, of course, when you want to be successful as a football team, so you can't win a season just with 10 field players or whatever, so you need a proper group of lads. And I think we had so many players during the season. They were labelled in some periods as irreplaceable, like Moritz Leitner, like Mario Vanček, like Alex Tete, Tim Klose, Grant Hanley, Jordan Rhodes or whatever. Sometimes also Hernandez had to wait for a starting lineup, sometimes Kenny McLean. So it's more like, we have a really proper competition in our squad, and that's important. So but to go further on, also with this quality, but also with this togetherness, the spirit is crucial at the moment, and for that we're in a brilliant position.
And with 10 minutes to go, Pukki got that crucial goal for Norwich, and I think at that point all of the fans thought that we could go on and win this, sort of knowing what the team has done in other results this season. It looked like a possibility, didn't it?
Yes, of course, and I think we were pretty close to win this. So there were many scenes in the points box in the the last 10 minutes, and also I think in the last moment of the scene a really good chance for Markus Stiepermann. But in general, it's also important that you don't lose the nerves, because this 1 point is also worth a lot, and it was also important not to lose the nerves and forget that we also have to protect our own goal, because Wigan is also a threat with Leon Clark today. He was there was a pretty good performance. It was also important that we kept further on pretty disciplined, and I think we found a good balance. Of course, we were a bit disappointed that we were not able to score the second goal, but in general, like I said, a good point, and we take it.
And we have to talk about our fans again today. 5,300 of them made the long trip, and you could really feel and hear their presence again today, couldn't you?
Amazing, fantastic, world class. All the words, are really correct, and outstanding support today, and especially because it was a difficult game, and there were some periods when we were struggling a bit, and we were back, and even in this period we had this support and this unity and togetherness, and big compliments to them, and they played also a big part in order to turn this game, and we were happy that we were able to send them back at least with 1 point. Okay, with 3 points would have been more enjoyable travel back, but in general I think we're in a brilliant position, and it was a good point, and they can travel back and have hopefully also a safe travel back, but also some fun on the travel.
And another big game for Norwich next Friday, on Good Friday. We'll be back at home. How will the team prepare for that game now?
Yeah, first of all, after a difficult and week and complicated week, it's important right now, to calm the load a bit down, calm the nerves down. But then we will concentrate on Sheffield, because it's another big task, and especially under the Steve Bruce, they played so well. They were so difficult to beat in the recent weeks, and we know that we have to be at our best in order to deliver this performance and also to deliver with some points. But we go for the honest attitude. We are greedy to win football games, and this is what we want to do on Good Friday as well.